Hey YouTube, I've already done a video for this, which I've already uploaded but not put live yet, so I'll probably just put it in the description down there. I did it the other day when I just built this, and I've since been tweaking it a little bit, and I feel it's playing better, so I could probably do a little bit better job of it. Just now, finding it a little bit trebly, so I changed the pot from a 500k to a 250k from the other video, which is in the link below. I didn't really know if it made that much difference. What I did notice was that my amp has a master tone control that's been bashed, so the tone was sitting up at 3/4, so I put it to half. Seems to have totally tamed it. I just didn't notice. I don't know when it was I bashed it. I had the amp in the studio with Cranking House, the Sovtech in, so I must have moved it off, and then just where the lead's sitting, it's turned the master tone. So hopefully now it's not quite so bright. Fantastic neck on this thing. So this is a DeVille. I don't really know where DeVille came from. I got this. This is the one, if you remember, last week, the week before, I got someone had painted it Van Halen style. Well, the Van Halen stuff came off with T-cut, so I took it off. Put this. This was a single humbucker scratch plate on it. I've added a telly neck pickup and a two-way switch. And I hadn't really thought of this till last night, but basically, it's got two sounds, this guitar, and it's the two sounds you don't get on a Strat that are really good. So, like, if you were to add stuff to like a standard Strat, these are the sounds you would add. So this one gives you, you've either got the humbucker on its own, so, which is basically what the guitar was kind of going to be, and then if you put it up, it gives you, it splits this in half, so you get a single coil here and the neck on at the same time. So that gives you kind of Dave Gilmour outside two pickups type sound, neither of which come on a Strat. So you can have a Strat. If I was thinking, if you're in a band, there's two of you playing guitars, one of you playing a Strat, the other one's playing this, you're not going to be using the same sound, because this one doesn't do any of the sounds of a Strat, and the Strat doesn't do any of the sounds of this. Whether that works or not, I don't know. So here's just the Laney. Everything's clean, no pedals on. This is humbucker mode, and then the Dave Gilmour sound. Plays really well. Gonna put some drums on. But I mean, really, it just is. It's basically kind of a little bit like the Squire 51 I've got. It's got a single coil in the neck and a humbucker in the bridge. And the two best sounds on it are humbucker on its own and both of them with the bridge split. So, the two best sounds. Humbucker. Joyo US Dream pedal on. Back to the two pickups. humbucker. Horrible super fuzz pedal. Because I like it. Slightly less horrible super fuzz. Incidentally, I noticed today actually the wee Durlamo pedal, which is the one that's neon coloured, you can see it right there. It's only 20 quid on eBay just now, 22 quid. Bargain for that. I really like that pedal. I don't know, is it a super fuzz copy or a fuzz face? I think it says somewhere. I like that sound. Not the best sound for demoing a guitar. So what am I doing with this guitar? I'm going to keep it for a wee while. See if I enjoy it or not. I'm really liking it. Just that things been a bit different, having a really bizarre pickup combination and only having two sounds, but only being the two sounds that you'd really want. I just started out because basically I had the one humbucker scratch plate for it. Incidentally, the mother of toilet seat I think works really well with the off-white. I was thinking, but sometimes you get a switch that does a coil split. The coil split's kind of useful, but it's a bit shrill, not really in the position you want. What you really want is the middle sound in a Telecaster as your other sound, so hence what it's got. but maybe not demonstrate it using excessive fuzz. Better with the rat pedal, not played that in ages. Seem to have that wee melody going on with these chords for some reason. It's obviously a bump or something else. Yeah, so it was really nice. I think I'll probably do is I'm going to put the other video, because I was a bit more talkative. I didn't really want to talk, just say the same thing again, so I can't remember what it was I said. So I'll probably put the other video up live first, and then an hour later put this up at the usual time, 7 o'clock. Just in that last video there was a few wee bits where I got to, because I was really giving it a first proper playthrough, a few wee duff notes kicking about. Not ones that I play, I mean ones that don't sound on the guitar. Obviously I play duff notes all the time. Like, probably slightly less than half the time is the note I intended to play. There's a couple of wee high frets kind of kicking about, so some notes that just kind of went, but it wasn't my fault. I mean, fantastic thing this is almost one of those ones that I'd kind of rather give it to somebody or sell it to one of my pals, rather than just put it out in the market for a normal person to have, because it's not really going to be worth any money, because of the make on it, and it's a tone plywood body. But I mean, if you just play with your hands and your ears, it's amazing. I think to be fair, most of the things that happen in a guitar, it's the neck. And the neck on this one's an absolute belter. Body, I don't know if it makes it. It's plywood, so it sounds fine. I mean, I was playing the Japanese strat there, the Fender one. Earlier on, I was going to use both of them in this video and do a sort of comparison to say that the fact that this doesn't do any of the sounds that one does. But it never really got. It never happened. This guitar's also much louder than the Fender, unplugged and plugged in. That's the one sound I want. Or bucker, which is less used to be, I think, unless you're hitting rock. Go for the fuzz pedal I haven't had on yet. Fendery sound. I just think this is not a rhythm guitar, this is lead. So you've got Fendery lead sound and humbuckery lead sounds, really main ones. This sounds really good, doesn't it? Humbucker. Really cut through the mix with that one. And I was toying with the idea of putting a tone control on it, but that might happen. So watch this and watch a couple of minutes, skip into the middle of the video, I'm going to put in the link below. See if you can tell the difference between a 250 tone pot and a 500, although On its side, I did, as I said, there's a master tone on the Laney, which was up at nearly full because it had been bashed with the lead. So that's changed as well, probably more than the guitar did. Apart from that, the 250, 500k, I mean, I'm out there and saying it doesn't make, on this guitar, it didn't make a huge difference. And the pickup's just a total random chance. They just happen to sound really good. This is the one at Hello Kitty, and I believe this might actually be a Harley Benton one from a Telecaster. But just, if you use them in the right way and in the right place, you get different things. Kind of maybe just suits this particular type of guitar. My thinking of using the Hello Kitty one was, one, it was white, and two, it's designed to be in a guitar that's only got one pickup in it. And it's a Fender, it's a Squire, so they'll know what, if you're going to have one pickup, this is the one you want. So there you go. So it does run on that. It's just you get that second option. Some guitars just say "hey," like this. I do. Not one I particularly expected to like, although to be fair, it did actually play pretty well when I got it as the Van Halen mod, but it works much better now. Just setting it up, it's like having it was completely unset up, but you could still kind of go, there's something. It's got something, and then once it's been set up a bit better, and you sorted out a few frets and stuff like that, it really is a smasher. I've got to go into building guitars and not just sit and play this all afternoon. Very tempted to sit and play this all afternoon. Rock on. Catch you later.